All right, local swell trackers. It is the 7th, Sunday, October. GQ dropping it in for you. Thanks for being here. I'm back from my Mexico surf trip, and we're coming home this week to a winter caliber event. I'm telling you, Monday afternoon, 10 to 15 feet, 20-second forerunners, fat outer reefs breaking, and even bigger Tuesday afternoon as this system you see right here marches close to us with a captured fetch when the center of the storm, or the overall track of the system, matches that of the fetch on its flank. And boy, are we looking really good. Let's click in this puppy and watch her roll towards us. Gets to within 600 miles of us, so very little swell decay in the open ocean. The seas on this puppy neared 40 feet, and that's why we are again going to be looking at 20-foot surf Tuesday afternoon. And we're proud to be the first one to claim this one. And watch out. All the big gun runners are waxing up as we speak and prepping their jet skis for Pe'ahi and, of course, outer reefs of Oahu. And then, did you see that? Here's the last day, about 7.5 days out from now. We are looking at that system to bring giant waves to the North Pac, a hurricane off Baja to bring incredible waves to the entire peninsula and up to California if things pan out, and this giant typhoon off of the Philippines bringing waves to the entire region. And hopefully this guy will recurve, but it's way too early. It's all fantasy at this point. But we'll run through the models one more time. There's that beauty that comes in two phases. First is a west-northwest and northwest, and then a northwest and north-northwest. And then after that it goes relatively quiet. And then things hopefully tune in again. But this is a rare dealio. Let's go down under and take a look at what we got. Decent storminess off to the east coast of New Zealand will bring us up towards the middle of the month to 2 to 3, maybe 4 feet for a town out of the south-southwest. We got Tasman sea swells coming too. Nothing significant, but we are looking at waves. Even this one underneath bring us in waves. Again, continuing for the southern shores to stay active through of October. Looking good. Taking a look at the jet stream for the North Pac. Again, it hovers with a meridional down right over the islands. That's why we see a front to the northwest of Kauai in the upper regions and lower regions. That's why we get that big low that the jet stream enhanced, leading to our what could be one of the biggest swells and likely to be one of the biggest swells of the entire winter season. So take a look. It noses really close to us and steers that system with that captured or following fetch that I told you about. And yet the jet stream after this mellows out for a pinch, but then lowers off of Japan in about 4 or 5 days from now. And again, increasing the odds of more wintry level lows tracking along inside that large upper air current known as the jet stream. Down under now, we see in about 7 days a flow up towards the east coast of New Zealand. That's going to make way for some more swell, again, as I said, later in the month. But all in all, the jet stream down under is pretty broken for the next several days. We'll go into a quiet period after the run of swell that I was just telling you about. And then we get another, again, probably coming up around October 22nd. That's a long way out, but we'll probably get some 3-footers. Okay, now let's take a look at the surface charts. These are hand-drawn, showing you the high pressures off to our northeast, the tail ridge over the islands, leading to light and variable winds with a Kona or south to southwesterly flow. Southerly flows for the Kauai and Oahu, southwesterly flows for the Big Island. The low pressures bringing in our giant waves in the upcoming week have a front, and this front again and these lows have pushed the high pressures out of here. Now this scenario, this Kona wind scenario, is out of here by Wednesday. All right, but not before we get incredible waves. And those Misto spots with the southwesterly winds on the windward shorelines are going to be going off in the upcoming week. So again, this scenario is going to be lasting for the next 3 days through Tuesday, and then normal trade winds and smaller surf, more normal surf towards the end of the upcoming work week as the swell subsides. The peak will be Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday at 20 feet, and Thursday will be down to 15, and then down to 10 by Friday. And it's hard to believe that it's early October. Let's jump into the upper regions. You can see that big spinner in the 20,000 feet up, bringing in the weather and bringing us in the waves. We're in kind of a bit of an unstable atmosphere. The brown regions show the stable air mass, drier air masses, and opposite for the color regions. That will all drift off to the east through the next several days. As we drill down, you can see it again, the same flow. You can see that front near to Kauai with convergent cloud patterns, especially and some isolated rain, especially for Kauai. We are looking at highs to be at least 85 degrees and feel warmer due to the mugginess. Lows about mid-70s. The worst weather will be up towards Kauai and Oahu. We're looking fairly decent. So there's the cloud bands that they're passing. And here's the reflective loop showing the rain and the southwesterly flow to them. Normally they're coming in just the opposite, or the trade wind angle. That, again, not back till Wednesday of the upcoming work week. And there you go. It's a big one. Be ready. Stay at surfnewsnetwork.com. Don't forget our Android SNN app. It's free. We'll catch you back here next weekend. Aloha.